Hello, hello, Alden Alternate here. How are you feeling right now? Are you in a elevated state? Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling peaceful? Or if you're like 90% of people out there, I'd say right now, are not feeling so great. And why is that? Well, I think the media has a lot to do with it, and also what we choose to focus on from the news that we get. Now, having grown up with a lot of negative news and having worked in the media for a long time in TV, radio, and print, it can certainly wear you down when you are watching a lot of negative news. I know some people I speak to say they don't watch the news anymore. Well, it's important to know what's going on in the community, what is happening out there. And it's absolutely flabbergasting to me and mind-blowing that this COVID fiasco is still carrying on as it is right now. It blows me away. However, while all this is happening, it's really important to be conscious of our state, because how you are in life affects all that you do. It affects the people around you. And I'd like to draw your attention to something that's been amazing for me lately since I found out about this. Now, this is Dr. Hawkins' scale of consciousness here. And this is talking about the energy and frequency that we vibrate at. We are all, we are energetic beings. 99.9% of us is energy, and we vibrate at different frequencies depending on how we're thinking and how we're feeling at certain times. And whenever you get into shame, you are down here and vibrating at 20 hertz. When you're at guilt, you're at 30 hertz. When you're at apathy, you're at 50. Grief is 75. Fear is 100. And right now the world is vibrating between 75 to 100 hertz right now. And these are all related to your chakra system as well. This is the root chakra here, right up to the crown chakra. So very interesting that the world's vibrating down here right now. And, the powers that be in the media, the mass media, has a lot to do with this and what we choose to consume and believe in the mass media. So moving up above fear, we have desire is at 125. When you're in anger, you're vibrating at 150 hertz. You are in pride here at 175. When you're feeling proud or pride, courage is at 200 hertz. Neutral is 250. If you're feeling neutral, it's 250 hertz. Willingness is 310. Acceptance is 350 hertz. Reason is 400. Now, when you get to love, I'll pull my little love heart out here. There it is. When you're in love, you are at 500. And in joy, you're at 540. Love is actually 528 hertz. Joy is 540. Peace is 500. And the highest you will feel is enlightenment at 700 plus hertz. So it's very interesting to actually observe this and to notice for yourself, where are you vibrating at right now? Are you in fear, anger? Do you have shame? Do you have guilt around something? Are you in grief? That's all down here, vibrating at very low energy. So if you want to open up to more opportunities, which includes media opportunities in alternative media to mainstream or in the good news sections of the mainstream media, then it's important to vibrate at a different frequency. There are a lot of good media outlets out there as well. It's just the mainstream news often has a lot of negative news, and this has affected the mental health of the world. I mean, 1 million people a year worldwide take their own lives, and even more now since COVID. I've had depression over the years. I've had 4 friends take their own lives by the age of 45. And we know this is going up since COVID. Just the last lockdown in Brisbane, 37 people took their own lives. That's an internal police source that said that. Was it public knowledge? These things aren't getting reported on. So it's very interesting what's going on right now. And it's very important to manage your state, because there's a lot we can't control in the world right now, right? Such as what we're hearing in the news, what politicians are doing, the lockdowns, the masks, the vaccinations, etc. What's actually in the vaccine, right? What's actually in there? There's a whole lot of interesting videos going around at the moment. And, some people are dying, some people are having bad side effects, and some people are having no effects at all. So very interesting times we are in. Personally, I think it's like Russian roulette if you choose to take the jab. Personally, I think, a lot of nurses and people in the industry have said it needs at least 5 years of proper testing, and this has been rolled out very quickly. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens moving forward. If you choose to take it, or if you don't choose to take it, please do some research before you do. I recommend definitely do your research and do what feels right for you. I am pro-choice. I am pro-choice, and I am pro-freedom. And that freedom, they can do anything to your body. They can do anything to your mind, but they can't take your spirit away from you, right? No one can take your spirit away from you. It's like the Viktor Frankl story, right? Man's search for meaning during the concentration camp. And Viktor Frankl said, they can do anything to my body, but they can't take my spirit. Can't take, they can take anything, but they can't take that. So this is really important to focus on what you can be grateful for at these times, because whenever you're in love, gratitude, you are lifting your vibration to a higher frequency, which means you're going to have a greater experience of life. Now, sometimes we need to, express our anger, our sadness. In fact, yesterday I had a breakdown myself. I went through a really dark place again yesterday, and thankfully there were some beautiful people in my life, and you know who you are, who reached out and came to the rescue and let me know that I wasn't alone and that I had support. And that's a big thing I'd like you to get to now, is that you're not alone in whatever it is you're going through. There's a lot of people going through a lot of challenges, and you are definitely not alone. And please reach out. If you feel alone, if you're feeling down or depressed, there are always people out there that can help. Reach out to me if no one else, right? Reach out to someone. And focus on what you can appreciate about your life. Focus on your body. Focus on the fact you have a roof over your head. Focus on the fact you have clothes. Like, there's so much we can be grateful for. So much we can be grateful for. And I'm so grateful for all of that. And I know that when I get into gratitude and love, I feel amazing. I attract better opportunities to myself. I attract a greater experience of life. I have a happier day. Most people say they just want to be happy. Well, how do you just get happy, right? It's something you create from the inside. And this is all very relevant to getting free publicity in the mass media. We're at a time now when we have 2.2 million podcasts worldwide. In 2018, there was only 500,000 podcasts. So a massive opportunity now to share your story with mainstream media and with alternate media and online media. And while we may see a lot of negative news as the headline news, the good news is there's actually also good news segments that you can focus on in the mainstream media channels. So, for example, Channel 7, Channel 9, ABC, they all have good news sections. Channel 10. Also, news.com.au has a good news section in it that you can focus on the good news. Go to that section and read that stuff, right, if you want to be inspired. Now, I want to share with you also today some other happy news channels, some alternative channels, which are, an antidote. They're an antidote to, you having a great day. So here are some sources for you of positive and uplifting news. So one place you can go is notallnewsisbad.com. Notallnewsisbad.com. And that's about one man on a mission that searches out and posts a single good news story each day. And as he says, my goal is to simply remind people that behind all the negative noise, there's still a lot of good stuff happening. Then there's the Good News Network, goodnewsnetwork.org. And this publishes good news stories from around the world. And here you can sort by category or region. You can submit your own good news story as well. You can sign up and get one good news story in your inbox every day. How would you feel with one good news story every day? It's published in English and Spanish. And then there's Daily Good, dailygood.org. Now, this started in 1998 and operated by volunteers. Daily Good shares uplifting stories from around the world. It has an Everyday Heroes section as well, which is wonderful. And here you can subscribe, and a good news story, an inspirational quote, or suggested goodness action will arrive in your inbox every day. And you can also submit your own good news story there. Then there's Positive News. Positive.news is the domain. And this is a news magazine that is cooperatively owned by journalists worldwide and readers. It's dedicated to quality, independent reporting about what's going right. Stories can also be filtered here by category. You get positive news stories in your inbox each week for free. And there is a paid subscription to the monthly magazine with that one. Then there's Sunny Skies, sunnyskiz.com/good-news. So sunnyskies.com. That was launched in January 2012 to promote good news stories from around the world. It has since evolved into a place that promotes love, laughter, and kindness with videos, blogs, pictures, jokes, and more. And here you can post a good news story as well. Then there's Squirrel News, squirrel-news.net/news. Squirrel News, that's a small non-profit association with an international team of volunteers who collect the most important solution-oriented pieces of journalism from across the international media landscape. And they can compile it into compact, digestible issues. It's a free newsletter here. It's got mobile apps and a website as well. And then there's Global Positive News with a Purpose. And this is on Instagram.com. If you go /Global Positive News, you'll find that. And that was founded on the mission to positively change people's lives by showing them that there are really good things happening in the world. Our purpose is to inspire, educate, and help people feel more at ease in the world. And then there's Optimist Daily. Optimist Daily, OPTIMIST, daily.com. That's an independent, reader-funded project interested in bringing you solutions. The topics range from the personal to the planetary. The team seeks out and shares cutting-edge knowledge and proven techniques from people changing the world for the better. So here you can start each day with a positive solutions mindset, sign up for podcasts and daily email news, and you can also join and support them that way. Even mainstream media knows that we need a break from bad news. So here's a few media names you might recognize that also have good news sections. So the Today Show has a good news section, today.com/news/good-news. On the website, it mixes inspiring and feel-good stories about everyday people with ones that involve celebrities. And it is all good. Okay, so Today Show's got a good news section. We've got USA Today has got a humankind section. So usatoday.com/humankind. And that segment of the USA Today network publishes inspiring news stories about the kindness, special relationships, and triumphs that connect people. Then there's CNN. They've got the Good Stuff newsletter, CNN.com. And the Good Stuff newsletter brings you the big headlines that make you smile, plus stories of fascinating discoveries, everyday heroes, inspiring movements, and great things happening right in your backyard. You can subscribe there also, and you can get a weekly email. And the last one is MSN Good News section. So the MSN Good News section is powered by Microsoft News. It's a compilation of news stories from national and local news organizations around the US. So there you have it. So many positive news outlets when you know where to look. So it's all about what you choose to focus on. So I'd love to hear from you right now. Where are you from right now? Where are you watching this from? Just pop into the comments. It might say there to allow StreamYard to post your comments. So if you just tick on that box above there, then we can see who you are. I'd love to know, where are you from right now, and what are you grateful for right now? What are you grateful for right now? Now, something I started after my fourth friend took their own lives was on the 8th of the 8th, 18, I started a Good News Day, a day to celebrate good news. And in the height of COVID now, in June 2020, I started the Global Good News Challenge. And this is something that continues every month, something you can join in on. It's absolutely free. And all it is a very simple Facebook Live challenge where you just share your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news. Very, very simple. Just hashtag Global Good News Challenge when you do it. You can do it on your profile or in the Loving Life group if you don't want to do it on your profile. And we will share that to the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page. We'll share it to the Loving Life group if you've done it on your personal profile. And we'll also add you to a private Global Good News Challenge Facebook group where we have other good news crusaders who you can hang out with and keep the positive vibe going. It is phenomenal how it shifts your energy when you get into gratitude. You know, if you, before you go to bed, if you think of a few things you're grateful for, when you wake up, think of a few things you're grateful for. Even more powerful is actually to write it down, write down a few things you're grateful for. And even more powerful is to actually speak it out. So the Global Good News Challenge happens every month. It starts on the first Monday of every month, and it goes for as long as whatever number month it is. So we have October being the 10th month. We have a 10-day challenge, which you can start anytime from October 4 up to the 13th of October. So I'd love for you to participate. All the details are pinned to the top of the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page. I also have next week another free event called Mass Media Tribe, and we have an amazing guest speaker from the Netherlands called Jeff Harrison, also known as Jeff Diamond, and he runs Ski TV International. He's going to be talking about streaming media being the future of global broadcasting. He is phenomenal. I highly recommend you come along to that if you can. It's going to be from 12 till 2 Australian Eastern Standard Time. And of course, we have daylight savings kicking in this Sunday, or 2 a.m. Sunday. So if you're in Queensland, we're going to be an hour behind New South Wales for about 6 months as of this weekend. So keep a close eye on those times and double check on the times for the next 6 months if you're in this region, because it can get very confusing. We're very close to the border, of course, here on the Gold Coast. And then we have next week also the free Publicity Secrets Masterclass. I've got one of those coming up on October 8. We have from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. That will be amazing as well, where I share a whole lot of amazing strategies and tips and tricks on exactly how to get free publicity. In fact, I have a 7-step system that is proven to work. It's worked again and again and again, and it's in the shape of a magic wand. And this is my magic wand today to wave this and to let you know that anything is possible for you. So I'll be outlining what the awesome stands for and exactly how to get free publicity at that event. And the details are at freeprSecrets.com. And then next Saturday, the 9th of October, we have the Star Maker Masterclass, and that's a physical event that I'm running here on the Gold Coast with my filmmaker friend Peter Turner. And we will be showing how you can present and produce videos like a superstar. Present and produce videos like a superstar will be held here on the Gold Coast, and there is an option if you can't get to it physically, you can actually also purchase the recording for that. So all my links, everything I've mentioned is at linktree/Aldwin, which I'll pop into the comments now. So just let me know if you're watching this live or watching the replay. Where are you watching from right now? Whereabouts in the world are you? And what are you grateful for today? So how to navigate the craziness of what's going on right now is actually getting conscious to your energy and how you're feeling in any moment, and actually choosing gratitude, choosing love over anger, sadness, frustration, guilt, all those low energy vibrations. And just get that hurt people hurt people. Remember that hurt people hurt people. So don't take it personally. There's a lot of hurting people out there, and it's unfortunate that some people aren't dealing so well with the current situation. And, it certainly is interesting times. However, I think, at the end of all this, that the world will be a better place because of it. And I think, it's maybe time that we shed the darkness from this world. There's been a lot of darkness here for a long time. And yes, let's just see how things unfold. But there's definitely a battle between the light and the dark forces happening right now. And so getting that you are extraordinary, that you have so much light within you and around you, that you are never alone. And we will get through this. So, keep your heart strong, keep that self-love out there, keep shining bright for those around you, keep raising your vibration, raising the energy on the planet. That's what the world needs right now, is more people who have risen above the darkness. So let's rise up together. Let's do this. We'll get through this. And, together we can make a difference. Thank you so much for watching. This is free Publicity Secrets segment for you today, focusing on the good news and on positive vibration to get through this craziness. Appreciate your time and stay connected. Reach out. Love to see you at one of my events sometime soon. And if you have any questions, just reach out. Send me a PM. Send me some details. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Media Queen TV, inspiring truth and good news. If you haven't already, I've got over 600 videos on there, lots of amazing interviews. Got a cool interview coming up this week. Actually, I'm going to be talking about a Clean Up Your Act retreat with the amazing Beverly and Sue. So keep an eye out for that one as well. All right, thanks again for watching, and have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world. Alden Alternay signing out. Bye for now.